Good afternoon and welcome to our channel. And today I'm giving you an insight into what we do when we build police cars. This car is a Skoda Kodiaq, 68 reg, came from North Yorkshire NHS recently. So it was bought with all the blue lights fitted, as you can see. It's in there's some of the tailgate, some of the bumper, the roof lights, grille lights, etc. The crack with this is obviously to replace our X5, which was nearly 200,000 miles and was an ex-police car. I wanted something that was modern enough that wasn't going to go out of date too quickly. And there's loads of these around. And Skodas have been adopted by various police forces as well, so there's a few about. In fact, one that was brand new, the same age as this, was actually sold off very recently in the last few weeks, which was what we modelled it on, really. So the livery on it came with the ambulance livery, so we swapped out the green bits for blue bits because the yellow was actually quite sound. And you see I'm just changing that little one on the back because that was tatty, so that needs replacing. And it doesn't come with a rear seat on the left hand side, so I've put a brand new rear seat in there, which I've just fitted. I've got ordered some new bolts for the floor because obviously they've had a racking system in it and the correct bolts for the seat are missing, so I'd have to get some new bolts, but to all intents and purposes that's secure and now ready to be used for filming tomorrow. Giving it a quick hoover out. This was good value. I have to be honest, I'd consider one of these as a family car. 15-16 grand these were, with a police livery on it and with all the bits we've had to do to convert it to a police car, including changing this window, which was a metal panel with a charging socket in it, for the spare battery that's under the floor. I'd say probably stands me in about 12 grand. And I have to be honest, for 12 grand for a low mileage, it is low mileage car, that has been looked after exceptionally well by its drivers, it's quite a bargain, I think, and I don't think you will go far wrong with that. Certainly the condition of it is very good. I've had a couple of bits of paint tidied up on it. Front bumper was a bit scruffy, so I've had that done. I've just got a couple of little bits of livery to change in it today, give it a hoover, and it's out on set tomorrow. So that's the Skoda. Now we're in the process of building some Astras. This Astra here, it's ex-Thames Valley Police. Got it back from the company that were doing the lighting for me. I had a professional company do the lighting to install it all. We've got flashing reds in the back lights, blues in the rear window, proper light bar. Excuse the mess of the yard at the moment. We've got grille lights in it, and we've got a number plate 360 panel, exactly the same as what it had originally in service. This was a Thames Valley car, not sure where it worked. We've got some pictures online of it the other day. It seems to work all over the place. It's got to be tidied up. We've got some little scratches and marks to touch in. But you've got to remember, these are basically working vehicles, so even if we tidy this up, and it will have livery fitted sometime next week, I'm just waiting for the paint to harden off a little bit. We've had some paint done to it, just to tidy it a little bit. The actual the use they get on film sets, I don't want anything perfect. We've got cars that are perfect. The BMW, for instance, got the van, BMW Transit van and a VW van, which are quite straight things, and a sort of relatively new Kia, and they do pick up marks and damage over a period of time. It's inevitable. We do a lot of miles a year in all the cars. So, and the 65 plate Focus we've got has just turned 3,000 miles in the last month. So that's a lot of miles in a TV police car scenario, really, because often they're just parked on sets, but we've had so many different jobs to do. Cars have been moved all over the country, so nice to be busy, which has lent us to get some more cars because we were running out of stock, and I pretty much had everything that was in the yard modern day out at one go, and we was having to borrow off other people, which is never a good thing. So we've got 3 of these. That's a Thames Valley one. I've got a marked up Sussex and Surrey car, and I've got another one in the top yard which came from Surrey the other day. That needs marking up as well. Again, I'm waiting for the paint to harden off on that so we can put the livery on it. The reason we do that is if we paint them now, like last week, put the livery on them, and then 2 years down the line we take the livery off to sell them. Generally speaking, it'll lift the paint on it. The paint needs to harden for a good month really, just so it has enough time to go, especially with the summer we've had. Like, the summer's been lovely, it's been really hot, so it bakes the paint on the surface quite good, and then we can put the livery on, and we don't want to have problems when we strip the cars. Sometimes we don't strip the cars, we sell them on to other action car companies, but the main focus is obviously to not put too many cars out in the forum, so that we don't lose work. Because if you start giving these, selling these cars on for 5 and 6 grand all done, someone's inevitably going to undercut you to go and do a job. So that's the idea behind me stripping them. Because also lighting is quite expensive. I mean, there's probably £2,000 for lighting on that car at retail level. I don't want to keep buying lighting. I can recycle it if I take it off. LEDs last forever. We rarely get a problem with LED lighting these days. And if you've seen that in the background in bits, that's now back together. It's looking for a new home. I want about £2.5 grand for it. It's a museum car. It's a genuine Essex police dog van, and Jacob put it all back together the other day. We've got pretty much all the lights it needs to put it back on the road. It needs some work. I'd say it wants some work to the steering. Certainly wants a cam belt. It's currently a non-runner, not because of the cam belt, just because it hasn't been driven. It's had a new fuel pump fitted, but we've not actually tried to get it going. Maybe a job for the next couple of weeks is to try and get it running, and see if it drives okay. But I say it has been stood a long time in a museum, and it'd be nice if it went to a museum really, because it's sort of thing that they're just going to disappear. And there's not another one in existence that we know of. Pretty much all the cars of that batch have gone in the bin or been scrapped by now. So there we go, that's the yard today. We'll put some more videos up in the coming days. I'm going to spend some time up at the yard doing some bits and pieces. I hope you enjoy our channel. Like and subscribe if you do, and we'll get you some more content as soon as we can.